Hi everyone, here's a quick demonstration of what to be looking for whilst using the area key from roulette-calculator.com. So we've been logging the table for a while now and we're looking at this section here. Now when we first started we had a wing come in at the depth of 7, then at the depth of 5, then 0, then 3, and then we're getting a long streak of the winds coming in on depth of 1 and 0 all the way through, and the last one was on a depth of 2. So we've noticed when we see this, because sometimes it stays up around this mark all the way through, so it's showing what the air-powered table is actually, the current settings are for it. So at the moment I've got the depth set to a depth of 1, and we're just going to follow that through now. So 33 went to 5, and 5 went to 11. So that should be still at a depth of 0. So as soon as the depth of 1 comes in, we'll start betting. So as you can see, the last 2 winds was at 0. It's basically to capture all of these winds that you're getting along here. And of course we know it will go past at some point, but it's making the most of what the table's doing at the present moment. Okay, so it's landed on 28, so that's away from 11, so we're going in with the first bet at a depth of 1. If you're wondering what the noise is, I think a homeless person's just entered my house and is about to make me a cup of coffee. Good boy. Oh, and I think that just slid just past where we wanted it to, over to 25. So now we're on the second bet at 50 pence. So we're at a depth of 2 right now. This is basically just a demonstration of what to be looking for. If you're wondering about the settings and also the way that this system works, check out one of the other videos, which would be the area key settings or area key demonstration. But for now we're just basically showing you what to look for, because we do notice tables go on patterns. I mean, sometimes it won't be all very low like this, it will all be quite high, so you want to be going in at a depth of maybe 5 or 6, depending on what the table's doing. Usually 2 or 3 below the most popular depth. But as in all systems and air-powered tables, they can change, and obviously we've seen a lot of the current depths very low, so it may just switch over to being very high. But I think we just got that one on the 32. So that came in at a depth of 2 again. And that'll put that back down to 0, so I'll wait for another miss. Just to give you an idea of what we've been doing, we started the balance with £50. We built that up to £100, then took £50 out, and then built that back up to 105. So it's all profit at the moment that we're gambling, which we recommend doing. And if you do max out your balance, it's nice to know that you've already covered what you've put into the account. And shortly I'll take this up to a 150, and then take out another 50, and then build it up to 200, and just work like that. The idea of increasing your balance is always good as well, because we have a step system which is explained on one of the other videos, which basically means if you do go past the 3 or 4 bets, whatever you choose to do, there's a step system in place that it basically means that you don't go off the back of it and increase your bets too much, because that's the way most people wipe out their balances. We like to use a step system, which basically takes you out of the run and waits for it to come in, and then you start betting again, but slightly higher than what you normally would, get a couple of wins in there, and then you back out. So I think 17, I think that was just inside, or maybe out. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was just in, so I believe the depth is still at 0. Yes. So again, looking at the area, well, where it's coming in on the wins, on the depth, you can see there are quite a few zeros that are coming in. However, if you do start the depth at 1, obviously you're going to capture the ones that maybe go to a depth of 3. That might go just past what you're comfortable betting. I mean, obviously you can see down here it's gone to a depth of 7 and a depth of 5. This is where we first started here. And then it very quickly went down. So maybe down here it was all around 7s and 5s and 6s, and now it's dropped down, and maybe the air pressure has changed on the roulette wheel. That is keeping it very consistent. And as you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 wins that have come in at a maximum depth of 2, which is very nice to see. So each win, if you're betting on the 25p's, is £5 profit each time. So if you do have a wipeout after that, you've easily got the balance covered, and you'll still be in profit. So we'll come back up here. The number was 18, so we'll put that in, and I believe that puts us at a depth of 1 again. So I'll put the bet on 18. And just hope that this run carries on for a while. But again, the air pressure could change, and the way that the table's laying out can also change. And look at that, I got a cup of coffee. Just keep them coming. I'm going to be a millionaire. And there we go, it came in again, only just, right on the edge there. So that takes it back down to a depth of 0. And the balance is up to 110 now. So I'll do one more bet, and then I'm pretty sure you've got the idea of exactly what to be looking for on a table when using this system. and it's gone back to itself, so no bets. In fact, I'm going to leave it there. Obviously you get the idea of how this is working and what to be looking for exactly. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and we'll be happy to answer any questions and hear about your success stories. And remember, gambling is for fun. Don't get too addicted or it becomes not so much fun. Anyway, take care.